Alright, welcome to Bunsen Burner Podcast, episode 158. Here with Creamy the Cheese, Bathroom Vitriol, and Napsu.
Napsu, you're going to take a nap?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I couldn't think of anything. I was going through the band names.
That's not bad. Something I might have put, but I didn't even get it when I read it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Napsu.
I was thinking about putting a B instead of the P, but...
See, I was debating between
Bathroom
I see.
Vitriol Barathrum. I didn't get that either.
Really?
No, I didn't see his nickname. I didn't, when you just said it, I'm like, what? Looking at it, I can see it now.
Oh, Creamy the Cheese, Temple of Awful... No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I was almost going to do Temples of Awful, but spelled A-W-F-U-L.
Temples of Awful. Oh, awful. No, Creamy the Cheese is sort of a mascot idea, kind of like Smokey the Bear. Smokey the Bear encourages you to not start forest fires. Creamy the Cheese encourages you to put cream cheese on a bagel, maybe a piece of toast. Only you could spread cream cheese on something. That's the Creamy the Cheese line.
Cream cheese, pretty good.
Yeah, Creamy the
Pretty
Cheese.
fucking good.
Creamy the Cheese, pretty fucking good.
But it's been a normal week, so we got
Literally nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing to report.
Nothing
We saw
happened.
Yeah,
the
it's been
tumbleweed
dull.
just passing by.
Yeah. I barfed at my other practice, but that's like not a big deal. I did the Irish goodbye. It's like that's it. That's the story.
Does that make it more Irish? You threw up.
Yes, it does make it more Irish.
It really does, doesn't
Is
it?
there a little bit of shame in there? It's like
Yes, there
just
is a
gotta
little
go.
bit of shame in there, but I mean, it happens. Like, it's okay, big deal. I'm going home. Bye.
Yeah, I barfed. What of it?
Speaking of shame, whatever. I was mentioning to you about a pants shitting story. I'll just tell that real quick. At Christian's, maybe I don't know, 3 years ago, we're hanging out in the back, and he was inside doing something. I fart, and I'm like, okay, I just shit in my pants, and then he comes out. I'm like, I gotta go, dude. I gotta get up early. So I just got the fuck out of there. And he was like, what the fuck? But I'm like, it was already late. It was already like 2, but I was only over there for like maybe an hour and a half. So he like wanted to hang out.
It's a classic overfart.
Yeah. It's like, no. It is classic. That just happens now. What the
Yeah, you're just sitting there and you think you're tooting, and then it touches cloth, and you're like, oh, fuck.
I never touch cloth. I just touch like cheek. Okay, it's never like I shit my pants. It's like, ever heard the expression I shit my ass? It's kind of that. I shit my ass.
The worst part is I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's like I shit my ass. And it's kind of more relieving because you didn't ruin your undergarments.
Your undies are okay.
Your undies are okay.
The first line of defense is it's okay.
You know what would be actually a good song title? I don't know what genre. Pants Shitting Madness. That might be good. Kind of like Satanist Krillian Madness or whatever. Pants Shitting Madness.
That's some sort of grind.
Maybe, yeah.
Drew's song, Pissing on the Floor.
Pissing on the floor. No, the song was called Smelly Pedophile, and then in parentheses, Piss on the Floor. Which is perfect. That was their old band that was lost on MySpace. I don't even remember what it was called. It was his old kind of gore grind project.
The old MySpace days. Remember MP3.com?
Don't know.
Have we had the chat before? No. It was an interesting site. Like you could search it for different bands and find random stuff, and you could order like pressed on demand CDs by the band, I think. And it was, I never actually did it. I just listened to the music, but it was a weird little site. That's how I found the band Lost in Twilight and Twilight Moon. I remember both of those were on there.
I forgot that I had an email from a listener that I wanted to read.
A female from a listener.
No, an email, not a female. Females don't listen to this show.
It sent me a whole woman.
That's so funny. So I won't say who mentioned this to me, but somebody said that some girl with a girl name listen to our show. I was like, a girl listens to our show, and they go, "Oh no, it's a trans guy." I said, "Oh, of course, of course." You know what? At this point, you're a listener. You're a listener. If you enjoy, you enjoy. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
So is that a pig or a worm?
That is a worm. That is a trans worm.
It's a pig turned into a worm.
It's not actually a worm. No, wait, it can be a worm because worms are androgynous.
There you go.
Yeah, I
But
sound
the
like a leptoid.
the
I sound like such a fag
transformation.
right now.
See what it did there? Transform. Okay, never mind.
I get it. I want to see, where the fuck is this email from this fucker? Okay, I found it. I'll read that later. So we all saw the roster Chester footage, did we?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting stuff, right? I mean, what happened there? Was Anti-Messiah drunk?
I feel like it was a combination of alcohol and not enough rehearsing.
Yeah, I saw a comment that said Anti-Messiah, more like anti-rehearsal. Oh, that video was so funny where he ended the song on the wrong chord and he's just like, whatever. That looks hilarious. No, I like, most people's takes were like, it's black metal, fuck it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Honestly, fine. It's like, I've seen them do decent jobs on live footage before. Just an off thing. Dude, it happens to the best of us. That kind of performance, it happens to anybody who's a real one.
I saw a meme of it with Roster Chester picture on the top of them playing that show, and on the bottom it's Azazel saying like a new challenger has entered the arena or something.
Yeah, it's funny. It's always at these outside fests in like broad daylight.
Right?
Yeah.
Although I think
people get drunker during the day somehow.
I believe it. There's nothing else to do.
Exactly.
I think it was Dark Fury, but I think it was an indoor fest that they apparently had a really bad show. It was posted online but got taken down at some point.
No, I saw the Dark Fury one. It was outdoor.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it was outdoor.
Just
It's
something
pattern.
about bands playing. Yeah, have you ever seen the? It's like the worst concert ever. It's like a band doing a cover of Final Countdown.
Yes, I've seen that.
Oh, it's outdoors too, but it's so amazingly bad. Like I love it. Ironically, I guess.
I saw one. It was these kids. I don't remember what song they were playing, but a kid had a keyboard, and they're in the middle of their shitty song, and his keyboard like collapses and just falls on the floor, and he's just standing there looking at it. It's not like a school talent show or something.
What am I gonna do now?
Or there's that one classic, some new metal band, a bunch of wiggers on stage, and the bass player flips his bass and hits the singer right in the face with the head.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
He's like doing it right in the middle of a vocal line. He's like, "Dope!"
And the best part is like there was no like lead up or flair to him swinging the guitar. He's just standing there. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking flip this around, and just like nails him in the face.
I saw one where it was like the guitar player went up to the drummer and just punched him in the face.
Oh, was it Guns N' Roses?
No, it was just some nobody band. It was just some shit band. Let's see, pants
Totally
shit.
get attention.
Yeah. Well, I watched a couple of movies. One was a Paul Rec. I watched The Tenant, the Roman Polanski movie.
What'd you think?
It was. I liked it. It was 70s grit, and it's Roman Polanski. That guy's a total sicko. You know about him, right, Paul?
No, that's the first time hearing of him.
Oh, yeah. He had a bunch of like sexual assault cases in the 70s. I think the big one was he drugged a 13-year-old girl and raped her. So, yeah. Well, it's like everybody knew this stuff, even in when it was happening. And it happened. That happened like a year after The Tenant was filmed. But everybody knew about this. Like people know Roman Polanski. Like that's his thing. But it's so funny. Like these conspiratards these days will see like an Oscar thing, and like Seth Rogen makes a joke, or Seth MacFarlane makes a joke about Roman Polanski, like raping people or whatever. And it's like some guy on Instagram, showing the video. He goes, "They knew something." It's like, dude, everybody knew. You fucking idiot. I hate these people. I really do. I'm sick of the Instagram conspiracy people. They like don't do their homework at all. It's crazy. But yeah, that was an interesting movie. It was wacky. I would recommend The Tenant, 1976. I don't want to give it away just because hey, it's a wreck. Um, and then I watched a movie called Willow. If you guys are familiar with the movie Willow, 1986.
Nope.
My cousin mentioned this to me years and years ago at Christmas one time, and she thought it was really funny that there were midgets in the movie playing like Hobbit type creatures. It's a an obvious like Tolkien influence movie, but this is before any of the Lord of the Rings films. But yeah, it's about a little hobbit, except they call them like elflings or something. Val Kilmer's in it. Oh, you know who the Hobbit guy is? It's the guy from Leprechaun. That's who it is. But yeah, honestly, it was pretty dank. It was a cool fantasy adventure. You know, it's if you like Princess Bride and Conan and things like that, it's sort of in that fantasy realm. It was
sword
fun.
and sorcery sort of thing.
Swords and sorcery and magic and all that crap. The power of friendship. Yeah, it's I liked it. I thought it was pretty darn entertaining. Willow.
Or is it sword and sandal?
No sandals. I don't think. I didn't think I saw a sandal. Yeah, pretty decent movie. What about let's do some music catch up. We haven't done that in a little while. What have you guys been listening to? Anything good?
Well, this will tie into my only collection update, which is Maniac Butcher's Barbarians first pressing on Pussy God CD. So I've been listening to a lot of Maniac Butcher. No shock there. Aside from that, I've been playing some Tiamat, first two albums. Oddly enough, haven't gone to Treblinka. I know that stuff by heart. I mean, not like I don't know the first two albums by heart either, but I spent a lot more time with Treblinka than Tiamat, especially the second album. But what else? Azrael, the American black metal band, especially the Obdurate and the first two Into Shadows albums. What else? I've been like, USBM's been kind of attractive to me lately. Bloodstained Dusk in Memoriam with the demo An Ancient Word, which is really cool.
I think I remember that.
I think I dropped it in our chat just when I was listening to it a few days ago.
Yeah, I think I remember it a little before that. And you maybe Paul showed me. Were they from Mexico? Or were they American?
No, they're American, and they signed to Moribund Records for the two albums, from Misery Comes Darkness or something like that, and Lost in Antiquity. They're cool, but that demo I think is particularly good. That German band Frost that I shared with you guys a while ago. It's playing that. Oh, what else did I got going on? I don't know. It's kind of been a fairly mixed bag for me. Like nothing specific. I was in a huge black metal kick for like 2 months, and I barely like listened to or even posted any death metal on my account, and kind of coming out of that.
I see.
Even though I just mentioned basically all black metal, but still.
Freddy's Bad Side's coming out.
Every good boy's got a bad side.
Yeah.
No, but like
Tiamat
is like kind of a weird band because like the Treblinka stuff and the first Tiamat I loved for a really long time, and I was always disappointed with Astral Sleep because it wasn't Sumerian Cry.
They took it down a notch.
They did, but like after being disappointed with it for like 20 years, I finally just like decided, fuck it, I'll pick up a copy and just like give it a real like ground zero listen and not expect Sumerian Cry finally. And finally doing that, I actually do appreciate it a lot more. It's still don't like it nearly as much as Sumerian Cry, but it's a solid album. Clouds though, they did, I don't know, like the vocals are a bit more. The vocals are a bit harder for me to absorb on that one.
Yeah, that's kind of a style I like. The lazy death metal vocal. I like that.
It's kind of
It
a
appeals
shout,
to
right?
me. Yeah, it's almost like a hardcore thing, but the Scandinavian version, which is better to me.
Did you guys happen to check out that link I drop? I know drop a million links in the chat at any given time, but an album from Lords of Algol.
Not yet. It's saved in my shit to listen to. I haven't
It's
listened to it yet.
pretty sick. Like I don't know how I came across that, but I did over the last week. It's an album from '99, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, that I've been actually pretty good. Over the weekend, I'm going through my list of shit. It's like life is short. I have to go through this shit. So yeah, movies and music recs. Oh, I'm getting to everything. Like I have everything screenshotted. All my shit. I went through a few of your guys' recs. I listened to the Pervertum album. I really like that.
Oh, I love that album. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one and Trifiction. Same guy that did both, but they're both really good.
I love that name too. Pervertum.
Yeah.
Anything with the name pervert in it is cool. You know what sucks, Paul? They took off the Pervertopia repuked music video. Stupid YouTube. Took
Oh,
it down.
did they?
Yeah, they're pieces of shit. I fucking hate YouTube.
Chill, bro.
They have no artistic vision. They're just like corporate.
Chill, bro.
What? It's okay. We're not on YouTube right now.
True.
Paul can always bleep all those words. I'm just kind of being myself. That's all.
Just
I
bleep out-
do. Like, I hate YouTube. Fucking sucks. Like, dude, they delete everybody's shit for like no reason. It's just like a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Just bleep out you, so it just says.
Bro,
just
they
like,
got
fucking
Mal de
hate
Gloria.
Tube.
They got Mao to Gloria. They took him down.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
What happened? How did you know? How did you find that out?
Rights
What
of
happened?
Pestilence posted about it. But anyway, yeah, so Mal de Gloria down.
That's bullshit. I don't know. Maybe this website is on its way out. I don't know how much longer this can last. Even the dog, he's like, I won't be up here forever. That's for damn sure.
Follow me on Patreon.
I don't know. We might have to. Well, dude, you know what? Spotify hasn't deleted any of our shit.
Spotty yaddy.
And spotty yaddy yaddy. So stupid. So dumb. No, they haven't deleted anything. They haven't deleted shit. YouTube has. A lot of our shit's gone.
Yeah, doesn't Spotify just give you a little hand slap
No, Spotify.
with the copyright?
Yes, they don't give you a hand slap. They just give you a survey. Like, what is this? Is this? Are you making money off this, or is this like a review? They give you the option. This site doesn't really do that. Like they do, but then they just delete it. Like the electronic episode was up for like a week or two. It's gone.
Oh, is it completely gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
God damn.
It's on Spotify. Yeah, no fun. It's becoming too corporate. I miss the old days. That's something I can say in the Galissi interview about what he asked about. Like, what do you think of modern society? That's something I could say. I don't like that. That's something I don't like.
I miss the old lawless wasteland.
Same. Yeah. I listened to a couple of your guys' recs, like I mentioned, Pervertum. Listen to Goat's Ass Trumpet, Paul. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
It was kind of like Black Doom. It was cool.
Yeah, from Finland, so it has that, tie with shit from there. Like Ride for Revenge and stuff.
Yeah. Temple Desecration, that was okay. That album was okay. I listened to. I know Fred said it was all right.
Yeah, it's pretty standard listen, but it's well done. That's all. Nothing original for sure.
Yeah. I listened to a little bit of Dark Descent of Fallen Souls, that the Summon album.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. It's a lot different than I remember. It's like thrash metal through a death metal filter, and then filtered one more time to make it black metal.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
That one and Baptized in Fire? By Fire? In Fire?
Yep.
Which I really like Baptized.
I
one's
remember
awesome.
that one being a bit thrashier, but I'll
Yeah,
get to
it
that
is,
eventually.
it is.
Mm.
You remember correctly.
Yeah. YouTube Music. I've been using that a little bit. They have good recs. I was listening to some what do you call it? Some new wave British heavy metal. One band I never heard of, a band called Trespass. They had a song, or like a little single. It was called "One of These Days," and it has like a calendar. It's this 32nd is circled, which is funny. One of these days, and it happened. So yeah, listen to that. It was pretty good. Band called Overdrive, On the Run, single 1981, and then a band with a funny name and a cool album, cool yellow album portrait. It's called Bashful Alley. Bashful Alley, Running Blind, from 1982, single. That stuff was really kind of triumphant without being bluesy. I think that's why I really dig the new wave of British heavy metal stuff. Always an epic sound. And I went through most of the cold meat industry stuff. I didn't like as much of it as I thought I would. Some of it I did like.
No.
Yeah,
Which ones did you like?
I liked the Memorandum, Ars Memorendi, the compilation. It looks like some kind of tomb from 1995. That was good. I liked that. That did everything I wanted it to do.
I don't think I'm familiar with this one, actually.
Yeah, I like that one. Morthond was okay.
It's really repetitive. It's minimal.
Yeah,
It's pretty repetitive.
Well, I wasn't really looking for like that martial industrial kind of medieval Renaissance sound. I really kind of wasn't looking for that. I was more looking for dark ambient is what I was looking for.
Right.
Raison d'être. That one was pretty okay. I like that. Pretty good.
Probably one of my favorites from there, yeah.
That one was more of the movie soundtrack kind of deal. I like that. Deutsch Nepal. That was a good one. The Blue album. Deflagration of Hell. I liked that. Ordo Equilibrio. The Triumph of Light. That one was pretty okay. I wasn't looking for neo folk, but that's what it was. Arcana. Dark Age of Reason. Pretty good for that martial industrial sound. I like that.
For what it's worth, for Arcana, they kind of shifted to more... I don't know how to describe it other than eclectic sound, but the album Le Serpent Rouge is, for me, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Doesn't sound anything like the album you heard. I like that one as well, but this that one is something really special, I think.
Yeah. I listened to Leak, the old tea house from 2001. That's more it's more on the total industrial side, throbbing gristle style, but I like that. And then this one might be second next to Memorandum, the band Heed, H-E-I-D, The Pilgrim of the Sublinary World 2002. That one's I really like that one. Does everything I wanted it to do.
Don't think I know that one. There's a lot of the Cold Meat catalog I haven't really had a chance to check out. One that I remember liking...
Heed is it. Heed and Memorandum, I think, are the best ones.
Heed. All right, I'll check that one out. The one that stuck out to me was Mental Destruction. That one's a bit more, I guess, martial power electronic sort of thing. But it's pretty intense. But I mean, you know Aghast, right?
No, I do not. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So that one is all dark ambient. And do you know who was behind that?
Is that Mortis?
No. So this was what's her name? Andrea Hagen, the ex-wife of Samoth from Emperor. And I think Ariel, Ison's wife. I could be wrong about that. I haven't. I just remember it was Andrea specifically. But
so it's two women that were involved with the Emperor guys.
I think so, yeah. And it is creepy as fuck. Oh, it's such a good album.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten that far down. I got to the last one I think I listened to was Lithium, Threshold to Disharmony, 2003. I think that was where I sort of ended off. Maybe I'll check out some of these other things. Yeah, I'll definitely check out Aghast. I like that one has an actual logo rather than the kind of industrial modernist thing. So that's kind of interesting.
Knocked was Tanya Steen. Who was that? This is bothering me now. Who was the other girl in? I don't think it was Uriel. I could be wrong. She worked with all the big Norwegian bands, but I don't think she was related to anyone directly in that sense. She is known for cover and art photo shoots for some of the biggest Norwegian black metal bands of the 90s, including Darkthrone, Ulver, Thorns, Satyricon, Burzum, Emperor, and Sun. That's not a Norwegian black metal band, but still. Oh, there we go. She used to be married to Fenriz. That's the connection.
Ew, I didn't know Fenriz was married.
Me neither. I knew it was someone married to someone, but that's it apparently.
Not
You know what was
offended.
good?
Oh,
You know
she
what
did
was
the
good?
cover art for Lithshelf. Bergtat and Nat. The Ulver albums, Bergtat and Nat's Madrigal, and the Burzum album, Lithshelf.
Interesting. You know what was good? The that Third and the Mortal, In This Room, 1997. That album was pretty good. It's not that metal, but it's.
I love Third and Immortal.
Do you know that album, the one with the 3 on it? The spiky 3?
I've listened to it. I don't own it, but I've listened to it.
It's different. It's
It is, yeah.
they call it like trip hop or something. It's kind of interesting.
I do really like the Carrie material the most, but the next ones that came out, Night Swan, I think it was, and Paint on Glass, something like that. Those two are a bit more experimental, but they're really cool.
Let's see, Paul showed me those these other cool demos. The Last Legacy of El Gagabel.
That
was pretty good. El Gabel, The Last Legacy of Alagabal, demo 2003. That was pretty cool. And then that other, where were they from, Paul? Fucking somewhere in South America, that Papa Goo.
Oh yeah.
Papa's
Papa
Goo.
Goo, yeah.
Papa Goo.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Warhead, the Nocturnal Mortem RAC project, that was pretty good. We were listening to a little bit of that.
Oh, which one do you listen to?
The first album, the one with Sword of Victory, I believe.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, that one is pretty cool.
Check out the if you haven't already, the split with Infernal War. That entire split is just fire. The album's just called Explosion, and that sums it up really well.
Interesting.
Actually, surprisingly, the worst song on that is the collaboration track between the two at the end.
Okay.
But Infernal War's own stuff is fantastic. Warhead's own stuff is fantastic, but for whatever reason, that collaboration track didn't pan out as well as the rest of the album. But that split is just incredible.
Did end up listening to Decoria, the Breathing the Blue EP, that Finnish band. I think I want to cover them at some point. Those are really interesting to me.
Ages.
Yeah, their albums are really good.
They are. They're barely metal, but I think there's stuff to talk about there. I don't know why. Decoria and the Third and the Mortal, those two albums, or those two bands, I was sort of into last week, and I was listening to all their albums, and that made me want to go into like a dark ambient thing. That's kind of where the cold meat industry came from, where I'm like sort of interested in this idea here. And then also it was a really good break from listening to metal. But I did listen to some metal this week. Felt good after a bunch of just like ambient noise.
Yeah, Third and Immortal just like holds a special place in my heart. Like I love, especially the first album. That just love it so much. I got it in high school, and my dad went on a business trip, I think to Montreal, and he just brought back that and some other album that I think it was Camelot, which I liked at the time. And it's funny because I listened to that Third and Immortal, and I was like, this is cool. I like it, and I kind of shelved it for a while, and then after I'd like pull it out every year or two and just be like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then like 10, 15 years later, I'm just like, this is the fucking best thing I've ever heard. And it still is. I fucking love it.
Which one's that?
Tears Laden Earth.
Tears Laden Earth. Okay.
It's very like a very mellow death doom album. Even I don't know if you can say death doom because it's all Carrie singing, but it's I guess gothic doom or just doom. I don't know, but it's very mellow. It's very dreamy. It's
It's been a while since I've heard this, but yeah, I'll give it a go again.
oh, I love it. I hope they play in Canada. I really want to see them.
Yeah, I kind of only went back to 3, which is what I was listening to. Or sorry, the In This Room.
Everything they
forgot that's
did was,
their thing, Third
was
and
interesting
Immortal.
at the very least, but it's very different at the end than when it started.
Yeah, I'm not totally done with the dark ambient stuff. I have a list of things to go through still. And then
All on Cold Meat, or
no, this is the rest of it is all stuff that's not on Cold Meat. The Cold Meat
Okay.
industry, I just have that playlist saved, so I listen to like most of it, or at least a good amount that looked interesting to me.
yeah.
Again, I'm an aesthetic person. If I don't, I need to like the way the album covers look.
I'll give you a dark ambient album that I think has like no relation to the metal scene at all. But I find it creepy as fuck. It's an album by a band called A Murder of Angels.
Murder of Angels.
Yeah. And it is the first album. Actually, I don't know if it's the first album. It's called In the Air.
In the Air. I like that title.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's very
Neoclassical.
it's very creepy, ghostly sort of. It's weird.
2002. Interesting. Okay.
Like that, there are a few albums that still like make my hair stand on end, and this one's one of them. I listen to it, I'm like, what is this? It's so creepy.
Yeah, let me see if you guys or Fred, see if you know any of these names. This is what I had that I wanted to listen to. Let's see, nothing there. Fluid, 1992, with their album Omit. You ever hear of that?
So, I don't think so.
You ever hear of Current 93?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to listen to a little of that. This looks like black metal. It's called Korkalen. Zeriona Akirne.
Snorkeling.
That's what it says.
Don't think I can know
Inanna Storm 1-3 1993. Final 1. Dark Ages is on here. Rabble Whores Users.
that. Oh yeah.
Usurers. That was the Roman Senko project, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm only really familiar with Twilight of Europe, but it's a good one.
You guys ever heard of Kinski? The one with the Minotaur on it?
I don't think so.
That was one I was familiar with. It's not really dark ambient. It's more metal, but it's hard to pin down. And it's not on Metal Archives. I think maybe we'll cover that one day.
Okay.
Let's see. A guy named Paul Bowles. Paul Bowles? Phelios, Images and Spheres. Some of this stuff just looked interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get back to everybody on that. I have one last thing I wanted to ask Fred. I also have a list of occult style, dirty black death metal, kind of like Mona Zezbeth, Perverted Ceremony, that kind of thing.
Okay. Okay.
I want to know if you are familiar with any of these bands, because I was not, but they're on my list.
All right. Hit me.
Amex Nimion, live demo, 1987.
How the hell do you spell that?
AMEX. See if it'll come up. I didn't even bother to look these bands up. I got them from a fucking a French fanzine that they were writing about.
I don't know these guys, but they would sound like Poison.
I don't know. Let's see. Iquamanthorn, The Last Prayer. You know that one? 1992.
That's not the what's it called? Was it Proscriptor who was in that? No, it's the other guy from Absu. That's not that Equimanthorn, is it?
No. This is a band from Switzerland.
Live demo.
Is it a live demo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't know that one, Fred?
The logo looks familiar, but I don't.
It does look familiar, right?
I think it just kind of looks like the Eucharist logo, or like something on. What's that band? Anarchist, maybe? I don't know. I think it just looks like another logo. I don't think I've heard this, no.
That's what happens with the fonts.
Then there's this other band called Nurgle. Nurgle from Switzerland.
I'm
They
gonna
have
give
a
you
demo called...
I'm gonna give you a Nurgle.
Yeah, a Noogie. Yeah, Nurgle from Switzerland. They have a demo
Sure.
called Symbol of Zadkiel.
They're amazing. So it's
Oh, you know that
They're
one.
amazing.
yeah.
They're amazing.
I posted the nerd Nurgle
The nerd.
PSFs. the Nurgle PSFs
That's called a Freudian slip.
a couple weeks ago, I think. And this past week, I actually got a copy of the PSF demo tape. But I think it's a copy. I'm not 100% sure yet because it's supposed to be a glossy insert, but this one is printed, but it's really high quality, so I don't know. I need to dig a bit more.
Looks like a lot of these bands I'm looking at are from Switzerland. This next one is called Athothep.
That I've heard of. I don't know if I've heard it, but...
Rites of the Necro Goat, 1993. Yeah, these are on my list. Have not listened to them yet. This is the first time I'm even looking them up. I just have them. I just took a picture of the fanzine.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
So Fred,
What
you
else you
knew
got?
that one. Band called Misery. The demo, Burning Alive. Let's see where Misery is from. Also from Switzerland. Are all these bands from fucking Switzerland? Yeah, Burning Alive, 1990 by Misery. This is apparently sick shit. I don't know. Haven't heard it yet.
Oh, this... Yeah. These guys put out the...
The drummer
Mystic
played in Samael at some point.
album. Yeah. I don't know that demo. I've heard Mystic. That's a really cool album.
This next band, I believe I know them, and I think, Paul, you know them. They're called Elastis. They're probably from Switzerland, too.
Ah,
Yeah.
the Just Law. Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't heard this album that they're talking about. 1992, The Black Wedding. Don't know that one.
No, that's a demo.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I think Just Law came out in 92.
Let's see. Elastis. Black Wedding. Yeah, there's the demo.
Elasticity.
What about Burkahall?
Who?
Burkahall. It's the album is called 666 Dimension. Probably be an easier way to look it up. I love this. We're diving in. Yeah, there it is. Burkahall
This,
from Switzerland. All these bands are from Switzerland. It's got a burning
Definitely.
goat on it.
Definitely have not heard this. That goat's been used in a million different
Yeah,
things.
I remember seeing it with something else. I can't remember
It's
what
like
though.
Morbid Angel shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
the
looking
Morbid
at that.
Angel shirt and something else too. I can't. It
Oh,
was used by some
Varathron.
like prog rock band too. I think
Varathron.
some like
Bathory.
70s prog
Always
band.
good. I'm looking at this. I'm like, this looks familiar, but it's just because of the goat. No, I haven't heard this.
And then this might be that what do you call it, that ambient project Pazuzu with a release called Conjurations. Let's see if there's one from Switzerland. There it is. All these bands are from Switzerland for whatever reason. Yeah, Pazuzu from Switzerland, Conjurations. It has that like Native American looking symbolism on it.
Yeah, it really does. No, I don't think I've heard this either.
Interesting. Couple more of these. Sadness. Sadness probably from Switzerland. Do
Yeah,
you know that?
They're great.
You know that one.
Yep, they have.
Yeah, it's the Y demo. Wait, do I know
think-
this? This looks familiar.
Yeah, I know, because they have the album.
Are they doomy? They are doomy.
Yeah, they are. It's like the album's like Souls of Marble. It's in French, but
I have one more. I think we know this one though. Mordor. Odis.
Yes.
That's the mechanical kind of like funeral doom one, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't go so far as to call it Funeral Doom, but it's
It's
that weird, definitely that weird one. I'm pretty sure it's just odes,
Odes. I
song.
said Otis.
as in the word for songs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tried that demo. I don't like it that much. I like the Kazeth much better. I like that much better.
Chete, yeah, they're both really good. I like both. I've actually
I said Kazeth. The Fred said like Shate or something.
Yeah, because that's the name of Elizabeth Bathory's castle, if I
Oh
remember
my
correctly.
god. Nerd. I was kidding.
I think it's pronounced Chete or something like that. But
One of the reasons I love this guy. He in fact knows it all.
I just absorb things for no reason. Nothing helpful, but I absorb
Fred's a
things
sponge.
with square pants.
But I'm a sponge.
Yeah, I have the second out or Sete on CD, Wild Rags, because Wild Rags is amazing. I've been wanting a copy of Odes, but I haven't found one for a decent price yet. So.
Otis.
Otis the elevator.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Paul,
a
you have
cereal.
anything you want to mention?
Just been listening to
Oh boy.
Lunatic Gods.
Is that the one with the statue on it?
Just listening to the
Oh wait, that's Lunatic Invasion.
just the Red album, the first one, and then
I don't know if I know this one. What the fuck is it? Doom?
no, it's like just weirdo kind of death metal.
That's the Inhuman and Insensible. Is that the one? Okay.
And I was listening to some Dawn of Azazel too, and
From New Zealand?
yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I'm gonna like the first album. I tried going into some later stuff, and I don't know, they kind of just lost it for me.
I don't know if I heard the first album. I like the demo, the demos, but the album is good.
Yeah, the first album's good, but after
Never heard
that, wasn't doing anything for me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Click, click, click.
Disliberation, Pure Hatred, that Canadian death metal album.
The one with the blue monster on it. That's a good one.
Yeah, some nice bass playing on there.
Yeah, it reminds me of that UK band Beyond Fear. I think because I found them at the same time, and they're both like slightly brutal-ish old death metal.
And then Fred Buzzin'.
Oh yeah.
Again? Hang on.
It's like once you become conscious of it, it stops.
Exactly. Once it knows Fred is aware, it stops. It behaves.
That's his smoke alarm.
It's like shit. He knows.
So what was that? Disliberation? Is it called Pure Hatred? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I don't see it here.
Yeah, just look up the album. It's from '94.
I did. I don't.
Or
see it.
demo.
Oh, I have this.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, the blue blob on it.
Yeah, and then
Do people know that? People must. Fred has it.
Yeah,
I think so.
Quan reissued this. I think they had the second demo in here as well.
Oh, those Chinese guys, they released it?
Yeah, Deceleration.
Yeah, they always do some reissues.
Canadian death metal band. Come on, guys.
Okay, come on, guys. It's a Canadian death metal band. It was Philip, the pizza delivery boy. Come on.
It was Philippe.
No one gets that reference. Role models.
I
From the
I've
beginning
seen
of the
it, but it's
story.
been like-
From the beginning of the story, it was Philip, the pizza delivery boy.
Can I just say the Paul Rudd's dance in front of the truck is like life.
I like that movie. That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was funny. I dig it. Wow, I didn't know Deceleration did anything after those demos, but they had an album come out 4 years ago. Who knew?
4 years ago.
Yeah.
4 beers ago, more like it.
Oh.
Not much else. I just been playing the 2000s Spider-Man game for PS1.
PS1. I love the intro to that. It's just like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's all like fucking digitalized.
Yeah. I think you mentioned it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I think I have that one downloaded, so just got past Venom.
Venom. Remember Venom? He goes, "Itsy bitsy spider."
Yeah.
I remember. I thought that was
Got
funny.
him with the web balls, and then you're good.
Remember when the Rhino, when he's on the roof and he keeps hitting those electrical things, he's like, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't get him to hit the electrical things. I got him to
Oh,
hit
you.
those like tanks where he.
Oh man, you missed the best part of the game when he gets electrocuted. Just look that up on YouTube. The Rhino getting electrocuted.
Uh,
Did you guys ever play Maximum Carnage on Super Nintendo?
No,
No.
definitely not.
That was a Spider-Man game. It was badass. It was like a beat 'em up, like Double Dragon styled, and you just played as Spider-Man and Venom, and beat up random people in the levels, and then dealt with one of the Carnage offshoots. Like
It's one of the ones where you have to beat all the guys and then you get to go, and it
Yeah.
says go.
you beat them, and they go
yeah,
up.
Yeah,
like-
those are fun.
it's just like Ninja Turtles in time.
Ninja Turtles, Simpsons was like that. There was a game called Golden Axe for the Sega Genesis that was like that. You ever play that one?
I might have.
Golden Axe
I
was
don't
cool.
remember.
It was kind of fantasy-ish. I always picked the dwarf with the axe. That was cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Let's go to break then, eh?
Yep.
Can run around the house for 10 minutes.
Break. All right, we're back from break.
Yeah, I got a pickup in the mail while we were on break.
This is live. Anything can happen, people.
That's true. It's very exciting stuff. Yeah, so I got Funeral, Opus Satani Excelsi on CD.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Like the picture of Black Christ. He kind of looks like the nostalgia critic when he was on Smiling Friends. And he called himself Daniel the Demon Slayer. He goes, "Hello, I'm Daniel the Demon Slayer. Because I slay demons, so you don't have to."
Good man.
Watch if you go to go to Metal Archives, do Funeral from France, and you'll see on the left Black Christ, and then I'm gonna look up Daniel the Demon Slayer. Yeah. So look at the first image of Daniel the Demon Slayer, or the second image, whatever you want. First and second image, and then see Black Christ. It kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Daniel the Demon Slayer. That's funny. Yeah, that's what I saw.
I'm not seeing that.
It's a great comparison. This is the modern world for you. So yeah, I haven't heard this thing yet. Kind of excited. I'll be listening to this in the car tomorrow.
Just a random comment because we mentioned it earlier. That second Burzum Prism album, Let's Shelf, I adore that album. It's so good.
Paul, what were you gonna say before we forget?
I was gonna say the fan art for Daniel the Demon Slayer, pretty crazy.
Let me see that again. Oh, the one on the bottom, the little smiling one.
Oh, there's that one, and then there's one where he's like killing a demon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is one where he's about to stab a demon.
Yeah, I was just looking that over.
Daniel the Demon Slayer. If you go down, that's the best picture where he's kind of like half smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh man. Oh yeah. Well, last thing I forgot. Been listening to the Eric the Midget Howard Stern stuff again. It's that time of the every few years.
Mm-hmm.
I have to come back to that. Do you remember who Eric the Midget is, Fred? Have we talked about him before?
From Howard Stern?
Yeah, from Howard Stern.
You know, I used to watch the Howard Stern show.
Right.
But I don't know if he was on there or not. I
He
think
was
I know
more
what
of
you're
just
talking
a caller. He was a midget in a wheelchair who was like kind of disabled,
Kind
and
of.
he was obsessed with American Idol, and they would make fun of him all the time.
Okay, I remember him. I don't remember anything about him, but I know who you're talking about.
He revealed once on the show when he was on the phone with them that the way he jerks off is by just humping the bed, and then going to sleep in his PJ pants.
The bed fucker.
The bed, Eric, the bed fucker. Yeah, and they took his phone calls and like compiled them into to save words. And they're like, Eric, what do you want to be called after all this? Because he didn't want to be called Eric the midget. He wanted Eric the actor. Because he wanted to be an actor. And they asked him, what is it? And then they would press the button before he could answer and be like, Eric the bed fucker. Or it'd be like, Eric the major cock. Or it'd be like, Eric the shitty actor. There was one where it said, Eric the completely unfunny midget. I like that. And Artie goes, how about Eric the guy with PJ pants stuck to his dick? I thought that was pretty good. But yeah, I've been enjoying that. If anybody has never listened to that stuff, would recommend the Eric the Midget Howard Stern saga. There's hours and hours and hours of this stuff. It's a lot of fun. I would start in the chronologically.
Who's the best of the Whack Pack, Eric or Gary?
Oh, it's Eric. Eric was there's way more time invested in him than anybody, I think. But I like Gary the retard. He was really funny. Crackhead Bob was an old one, classic. I liked him. High Pitch Eric.
Jeff the Drunk,
yeah. Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf. Yeah, look up the Whack Pack stuff. Eric is Beetlejuice. Yeah, the most classic Beetlejuice. Exactly. Yeah, if anybody hasn't gone into this, I don't think it's too late at any point. I got into this way after it was done in like 2012 or 13, around there. And I think I started with Gary the retard, and Eric the midget is the most, I think, interesting, or the most you can get out of just kind of putting this stuff on in the background. It's great. All right, lead us in, Paul.
All right. Well, I picked
We're busted.
a demo that I've been wanting to pick for a long time. Magus, Ruminations of Debauchery. And while we're at it, I decided to do one of my favorite death metal EPs, Absu's Temple of Offal. So I thought, while we're already doing Magus, we can, lump in Absu as well. What do you guys think of these releases? Have you guys heard this before? Anything like that?
I mean, yeah. It's Temples of Awful is probably the one I like and am more familiar with of the two. Really sick, grimy. It kind of reminds me of Infestor, actually.
Yeah.
Sick death metal.
That nasty occult shit.
Yeah, and like it's crazy to think that became what Absu is today. And like, don't get me wrong, I love Sun, Storm, Tara.
Closer to the mic, Fred.
Oh, Harry, hi.
All right.
All right, run that back from the top.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 150.
Right.
No, I mean I love Sun, Storm, and Tara. They're all awesome albums, but for me they don't quite live up to the promise of their death metal era.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, Barathrum. I
So
listened to
true.
that. In
Barathrum
contrast,
is the most
with these.
interesting album.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's just all over the place. They're starting to show some of the black metal, but it's not quite there yet, and it's just such a weird little album.
Yeah, that one's
It's
so
fantastic.
crazy. There's like some little time gaps of like Proscriptor being so fast on drums. It's like someone catching a fly with chopsticks. Like he has a little bit of time to wait, and then he like gets into the beats. It's so fucking sick. But yeah, the album's really great, and I think you hear more of that from Magus than what they're doing on Temples of Offal. Unless you hear something different, Fred.
When I think of Ruminations, it's Like the first thing that comes to my mind is like that weird synthy kind of
The violin thing.
yeah. But the I don't know, the drumming always struck me as a bit more mechanical maybe on that. I don't know, it's weird, but it's no, like they're good. They're both good. I just tend to prefer the Temples of Awful.
So was Prescriptor not on Temples?
No, I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah.
Was he?
It's his band, isn't it?
I don't know. It says I'm not getting his shit here. Not his credits on Absu. Or if I'm correct, if I'm not right. No, his name. I don't see his name here on the EP credits. Right?
Yeah, I guess he comes in from the album.
That's interesting.
Oh, so he fucked it all up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like
I didn't know that either.
Absu's not a band I really ever dived really into the history of very much. I just assumed it was Proscriptor's band from the start.
I guess not. I guess he joined. That's crazy because they come out the same time. They both kind of sound similar, but it's not even the same members, right? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, the guitar player Dave Ward is on. It says he's on some stuff, so I think he was probably on Temples of Offal, I assume. Right? Is Dave Ward on that?
No, just the album
That's
promo
weird.
tape and then a compilation.
Okay, so Prescriptor and Dave Ward come from Magus and join Absu after Temples. I guess is what happens, right?
Yeah.
That's what the history is showing us
And I
here.
think that's why I hear a little bit more of Magus from the Barathrum album than the Temples of Offal, because Temple of Offal sounds a little bit more like kind of straight occult death metal, where Magus gets a little bit more interesting, I think.
Yeah. Magus is definitely weird. They
That makes so much sense now.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I didn't know that. I thought they were two simultaneous projects, like at the same time, but apparently not. Apparently, they just joined.
Because even with Ruminations, there's the drummer's dream mix with the the drums all the way up in the front.
Oh yeah,
Magus, it's like a little bit, or with the Absu, it's a little bit, where it should be actually.
Yeah. Well, honestly, Temples from Absu, I only got to listen to that once this week, and before that, it's actually been quite a long time since I've listened to it. It's been honestly probably close to like 10 years, maybe. Been a long time. Maybe same with Magus, because you showed me Magus, Paul. I wasn't familiar with them. I don't know when it was. It wasn't that long ago, right? When the fuck did you show me this band?
I don't know, probably within the last
10 years?
Yeah, I don't know.
This shit gets lost. I don't know. Either way, yeah. Ruminations of Debauchery. I love the kind of horns and like epic keyboards that come in there, whatever these sounds are, and yeah, it's kind of proto brutal death metal esque, and like Fred said, totally get the Infestor vibe. I think the Infestor vibe is just old school death metal band does this like brutal death metal thing where it's like one extreme to the next, super fucking slow to extremely fast. So that's great. We'll have to listen to Temples again for me to get a grasp on that. But yeah, Magus is cool proto brutal death.
Yeah, and I think that there's like some cool connections with like just sound of like how the Texas death metal was like shaping back then. You got like Necrovore, really early on, and I can hear some of that in Magus. Then you get some of the more like satanic shit, like Imprecation, Infernal Dominion, and Blaspherian, and I think you get a little bit more of that, like almost it's like almost like that Hate Eternal level of like performance, but I think that there's like a little bit more like heart in this stuff here than that. But it's kind of interesting to hear that kind of more evil death metal from Texas. And I remember reading somewhere it was either Magus or Absu influenced Devourment, and there's a part that I like to point out in Absu, I think it's Disembodied, the last song that has a sick ass slam at the end. And you got to think about it. It's like these songs are from '92, I think, maybe even or '93, '92.
The 80s at that point were kind of just around the corner.
Yeah.
Going backwards.
So it's just like, hearing what's going on that early, it seems so extreme, and like how you mentioned, going really, really slow and going like hyper blast, or like, hitting all directions with extremity.
Their black metal stuff is cool and interesting, but I think their death metal stuff is more that.
Yeah.
It's more cool and it's more interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's get into, I wanted to do just, what do you think? 2 each, or?
I think 2 each will be fine.
Yeah, that works.
Alright. Let's start off with the first song. They have Immortal Sorcery. I think that
Are we
was,
going with Temples first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, we're back.
Hmm.
What do you guys think of that track?
It
Some of
was
the tempo changes kind of remind me of Disembowelment.
yeah,
When it
it's
when it goes from like doomy to like full bore. That kind of just reminds me of how they'd switch gears. I wouldn't necessarily say the songwriting reflects Disembowelment entirely, but the some of the tempo changes kind of give you whiplashes the same way.
Yeah, and they get really, really heavy, like some New York, like death metal shit, when they started grooving. And yeah, if you blink twice, and it's not Proscriptor on drums, which is interesting. Like he plays just as wild as him, I think, especially with like the offbeat blasting. But I think that this song is a good introduction to what they're doing, but I think the last one, Disembodied, is probably the hit off the EP. And I really like the use of the pitch shifted vocals in there. It wasn't like overdone or like too much. It was making it just sound more kind of infernal, I think.
It's very carcassy kind of sound. Like it's a lot grindier than I remember, but the pitch shifted vocals really give it a particularly disgusting moment. I love that. When pitch shifted vocals are used properly, they have such a good effect. If they're overdone, it's like, all right, fine. But
Just realized I had my AC on in the room. I was probably making a bunch of noise.
Not too much.
I didn't notice it, but now that you turn it off, it is quieter.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I forgot I left it on.
Very good.
Yeah, Absu. Yeah, that's actually really cool. That's just as savage as you need anything to be. I really like how primitive it is, but that's not really its fault. It's super ambitious, but at the same time, when you see where some bands would go with the savageness and the like technicality, it is primitive, but it's reaching for something that's like the future. That is like brutal death metal, just like Magus. This is kind of proto brutal death metal. Like it's evil. It's got the sorcery type of like aesthetic to it, and it stays interesting even though it's basically most of it is like low string tremolo interrupted by like random chugs and then a few slow parts. So yeah, they kept it interesting. It kind of reminds me of something like Agonized from Finland, where it's like it's another one of those infestor type atmospheres. This might be one of the first bands to do it. Maybe Agonize was before this. I'm not sure. Either way, this really deep, speedy death metal is like where it's at. Love that stuff. It's almost this one isn't quite indiscernible, but it's still deep enough to where it's just like almost like undiscernible, but you still kind of can figure everything out.
Mm-hmm.
There was some other point I was going to bring up about this. I forget exactly what it was. Oh, you know what this kind of differs from like a lot of nowadays Black Death bands? A lot of those bands are super controlled and the tempos are predictable. This is actually unhinged, and I think it's a rehearsal, so that works in its favor. So, yeah.
There's a demo from a band called Necrolatry, and not the one that we covered with Austin a year or two back, but another one that released.
Get closer to that mic.
Out of Misery.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Fred.
That doesn't usually happen.
Get in that mic.
So where is Necrolatry from?
They're American. I don't know what state, but they released a demo called "Within the Shroud of Misery."
I'm American, you fool.
Yeah, not the one that released the demo that we covered in an episode with Austin a while back.
Yes.
But this is a different one. They're much grindier. It kind of reminds me of Temples of Offal now that I think about it. It
kind of reminds me of that other band you like too, Paul. They had an album called Beautiful, Immortal Fate.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
a little of
that's
that.
an awesome demo or album.
All right. All hail the magic conch.
All right, well, let's get into the next track. It's gonna be
We're making sounds.
Disembodied.
Okay.
And we'll be right back. God damn, we're back. What do you guys think of that song?
Opening
I like
made me
it.
think of a bit more incantation before they started going a bit more full bore, and when it got to that breakdowny part, Paul, you said environment. I went to Pyrexia. I think we're thinking on the same lines for that, but good track. Doesn't feel as unhinged as the first one.
Yeah, I
What was it
agree.
called?
Yeah, I
Immortal
was gonna
Sorcery.
say this one seemed like the most like death metal,
Felt tame.
like they played as much death metal as they could before they went into the next incarnations of Absu and got a little bit more black metal to fill in the space, but they didn't leave anything on the table death metal wise. Like it was going
Yeah.
fast, evil,
Grooving,
and grooving, and then
Pitting.
slamming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't get
kinda
me wrong,
has
it's
it
great-
all.
It's a great song, but I found Immortal Sorcery is a lot more attention grabbing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were saying at the beginning of this, like, why didn't they continue like this? Maybe it would have been interesting. Maybe they did everything they had to say. I mean,
Well,
maybe
I
that's the
think
actual reason. It kind of feels that way.
and that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. We're a black metal band now.
I think with the introduction of Proscriptor for the album, I don't know if it came in at all before that, but the
They fuck with their heads, man.
Get out of me head!
just going from what they were to what they are with starting with I guess Sun. Barathrum is just such a weird stepping stone sort of album that kind of captures like lightning in a bottle. It's one of the most unique albums, especially from the US, that I can think of, because it's all over the map. I love it. It's janky. It's weird. It's almost gothic at points. I love it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't know if that was Proscriptor's influence that did that.
Well, you could totally tell that it was.
Yeah, especially like the
Well, even with
the lyrics.
the like absence of him that you hear on Temple of Offal, kind of you don't get any of that stuff that was in like Magus and stuff with like the weird violins and just insane drumming. And yeah, it seems like once he came into the picture, it was yeah, his baby.
yeah. I mean, not to like diminish, but it's not the most original sounding thing, and it's like there were a ton of death metal bands that turned into something else after. Like, it's like, oh, this band was like, they were like a normal death metal band before they changed. It's like that's kind of the fate of a lot of bands. But to sort of give them credit for like Absu, I know we were sort of like, oh, this is better. Maybe it is, but they at least became like their own thing, original, and sort of
Yeah.
known because of it. So I'll give them their credit for that.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm poo-pooing on Absu too much. Like I said, I love what came after Barathrum. There's some really solid stuff, and the drumming on Tara is just bonkers, just absolutely bonkers. But if I had to pick, I'm sorry, it is the old stuff I go with.
I
There's
think
just
so
something-
too.
Just something about it that catches me a bit more than. And I know there's a lot of people out there who just like love Absu, just like fanboy over them. I'm not on that level. I like them.
Me neither.
I like them. And I have most of their albums, but I'm not crazy over them.
Fred, what's the name of the Pink release that they had?
Who, Absu?
Yeah. I think it's this comp. They had some I don't know what some of this stuff is from. The Gold Torques of Ulied. Like that song and some of these other songs on this comp are really fucking sick. I don't know where some of these are from.
Wait, what one?
The Gold Torques of Ulied. It's the first song on the comp. Where does that originally come from? I want to know.
Which comp are you talking about?
It's called Mythological Occult Metal. 2001, I think.
Oh, that was Pink. All right.
Uh, it came from an EP, The Eye of Ioludnok. What the fuck? It says 2020. Are there other versions or something? Yeah, the one from 1998. Okay. Yeah.
According to this, track 1 is taken from Gummo.
That was a great song. I think all the releases on this this little EP were really cool. 1998. Never Blow Out the Eastern Candle. Those were like, I think they're, in my opinion, they're better black thrash stuff, because that's when they kind of changed into a black thrash band rather than just like where they were on Sun.
So when they dissolved and Proscriptor started Proscriptor McGovern's Absu, is that band still going, and is Absu back now? Like, they're both showing as active. What's the story here?
I remember I thought that album was okay that he did. That was years ago though.
It's basically Absu, right? So
yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's anything new from them, right?
no, but like I thought he dissolved Absu and then started Proscriptor McGovern's Absu, whatever.
Absu.
But now it's showing that the original Absu is active as of 2024. So
I don't know. I know he was in Mongrel's Cross, but that last album was a long time ago too.
holy hell, I haven't thought about Mongrel's Crossing.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with these bands. They haven't done anything in a while.
I only really ever spent much time with the first album, Sins of Aquarius. That was a cool album.
Well, let's get into some of the earliest of Proscriptor's drumming. I saw that there's someone else, Ossuaris or something, from death metal grindcore band, but I wasn't able to find anything to listen to from them. So this is about as early as it goes with this Magus project here. Let's get into Debauchery, the first one. And then we'll be right back. back from Debauchery. What you
Man.
guys think of that?
Little Vince really be talking to himself in the chat.
What'd he say?
He said, "Shine on, you crazy motherfucker." He's just talking to himself all weekend, just nonsense after nonsense. In real life, I can barely hear the man. He has his chance to say something
He has his
in the
subtitles
chat.
in the chat, yeah.
In the chat, and I'm afraid I'm not. I don't care. Do better, Vince. Come on. This is a week in the past, Vince. Hopefully you did better next week.
Get better.
Yeah, but what do you guys think of this track then?
It's cool. I don't know why I thought that was synth, but it is very clearly a violin. I just assumed they couldn't afford a violin.
I assumed that too.
They got
Yeah,
Bob
right.
Love on the violin, bro.
I forgot all about Bob Love. How could I forget?
Bobby Love.
Won't somebody think of the Bob Love? Won't somebody
It,
think of the Chads?
You know, with a violin, it's really hard to not think My Dying Bride, especially when it goes into, well, the whole thing's kind of doomy, but
This is actually very similar to My Dying Bride, not just because of the doomy parts, but go ahead.
right?
Yeah.
But as much as I like it, I will say that it does drag it out a bit longer than it needed to.
Yes.
Like, it probably could have ended at the 5.5 minute mark and been satisfying. After that, it was
Yes.
like, all right, guys. Let's
Are
They
you
really love those doomy riffs.
Are you really dooming then? If you cut it short? Come on.
yeah, you are.
I suppose you are. Yeah, they love those doom parts, don't they? It almost makes me forget what else went on besides those doomy riffs. They brought it back like, I don't know, 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was hard for me to sort of catch what came after what. Because I remember a part that was more like kind of hammer on, and then a couple parts that might have been the same riff that were just like fast, strangely shaped tremolo things. But yeah, it's interesting. It's cool the way they go back and forth like that, from doom to fast to kind of groove. But the drumming on it makes it sort of abrupt in a way that is definitely not normal, and in a way that most bands just don't play now. Speaking of that, this actually makes me want to listen to that Ned Grov, or not Grov, whatever it's called, the new Infestor
Yeah, it's
thing.
a cool album.
I haven't listened to the entire thing yet. I haven't popped that cassette in yet. I think I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, it's a cool idea. I dig this Whiplash sort of approach. And like My Dying Bride, I think they kind of had the same formula. They had all these doomy parts, and in between they had almost seemingly random death metal intervals. Death metal. I like that. Where's Paul? Where's Paul? I want my Paul.
Forgot about that. that was if the rim that scarred Dan made him into a vegetable.
It made me into a vegetable, and he's like, Robert's like, he just wants to hang out with Paul. Where Paul? Where my Paul? Where Robert?
We're still doing goosey, right?
Where Fred? Hi Fred. Hi Fred.
But I think that this song has so many just strange moods to it, like that.
Yeah,
The doomy part, and if you're looking at this like cover here off the video that we're looking at, it's such a like kind of thing to like ponder as you're listening to this like never-ending track almost.
Yeah, it's the red vortex, which could be anything, some kind of storm,
Kind of
volcano
says
perhaps. Yeah, and then you have the sort of innumerable shapes, the those things in the back. What are they? Are they organic? Is it just the sky? I don't know what it is. It's interesting. Everything fits here. The logo with the tree, which is odd, but I like it.
I like in this one, it's like a cut tree, but in this other
it's a cut
logo,
tree.
they have like the full tree with like a moon and everything.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Let me see. I want to see that one. Oh yeah. They got the moon, the clouds, the
Mm-hmm.
full tree. It's a dead tree, but this one, it's the branches have been removed,
Yeah. Got
so
it.
it's just a log at that point. Interesting.
But yeah, I wanted to show this track because it does rely heavily on like these doom sections, but in this one that I chose after that we're gonna listen to now, it's gonna show a little bit more of that diversity that this has.
Love diversity.
So I want to listen to the song "The Magus," and that's gonna be around 1450, and we'll be right back. Alright, we are back from the Magus. What do you guys think of that one?
That was a nauseating death metal song. That was the best death metal song I heard all day.
I feel like Fred may like that one the best.
Oh, me too. That
Yeah.
song is awesome. Now
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Now this is pod racing.
Yeah, I think that the all over the placeness of this track and the sort of unhinged control that he has on the drums, because like nothing seems sloppy at all. But
Not at all. Not at all. It's
I
at
think-
hyperspeed, but
yeah, it's like these bands that were going for that like Cataclysm and stuff were a little bit like
Cataclysm and Quiptopsy.
they're a little bit sloppy on that, but this one's like kind of just with the mix. It's you can hear everything. It's so well articulated on the snare, and it's like almost like you're saying brutal death metal drumming
Yes.
techniques on there.
Yes.
throughout the whole demo.
Few slams in there, and if you couldn't make out what was happening during that really fast part, it was something like so oddly melodic for something this heavy and nauseating. There is a bit of melody in there.
Yeah, and even on that first song that we listened to, there's like that lead section that really did a lot there too, and yeah, this that the two like main slamming riffs are just more doomier riffs were just so hard hitting here, and then to contrast that, it's like a even more condensed version of that first song where you're going back and forward in between some doomier sections and some faster blasting sections, but here it's like
they
times
did that.
10.
They did that, but it was the doomier section was more groovy than it was like a slow burn. Yeah, that almost Morbid Angel thing, but it had its own like character to it.
Yeah.
I think that the drumming on this track, this is kind of what made me say that it sounded a little mechanical. I mean, along with it being overly proficient, which is not surprising given who's drumming, with this production, it kind of makes it sound like a drum machine at times. Especially when like really like rips into a really fast section. It almost sounds mechanical or like a drum machine. And I know it's not, but it kind of gave me that impression at times, and I was like,
it's
this
too perfect.
Sound quite, yeah.
Yeah, I would say the opposite. I think the feel that it gives is extremely organic. That's usually what organic, great drummers sound like. They just sound like that.
Well, fine, be that way.
No, I'm just saying that's my opinion of what that sound is. Like, think Cryptopsy when they did that. That he's just a great drummer. That's what they sound like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's just a production.
Or extremely fast drumming
for some reason.
Yeah, because it's almost unbelievable that somebody can actually do that.
On a demo recording, something like that comes out, you're like, what the
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like when someone hits like a 6-minute mile, and then all of a sudden everyone else can do it. Like, this is so fast for like 92, and then later you get bands going even faster and faster, and eventually probably taking up some of this as influence for brutal death metal drumming. That's why I've kind of been bringing up Devourment here and there, because there's even like some snare roll stuff that he does a lot over this release here, and to throw that into like a black metal context is like an interesting move for Proscriptor, I think, after the first album.
It is interesting. It's very different.
Because like when you think of extreme drumming in black metal, it's usually Norsecore. Like, that stuff's pretty, like, it's not unhinged. It's very like how you were saying, Fred, almost seems like mechanical, very clicked out.
Yeah, that stuff is mechanical.
Yeah.
Something like I don't want to say Marduk, but stuff like that, 1349, Dark Funeral even.
Yeah.
I think all that stuff is extremely put together in the studio, where this is probably just like recorded straight up.
Just having this more death metal edge to it, I think, kind of I don't know, just makes it sound more sort of barbaric.
Definitely, it's super barbaric. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and I think it made, listening to these two releases, I've done that more than I have tried to listen to the rest of Absu. I love Up to Barathrum.
Hey, you like what you like. Can't like everything.
Yeah, these two records, but I think just from, getting to the bottom of some of this, like, not even having Prescriptor on the Temple of Offal, is like, his absence is kind of shows more there, because with Magus you can totally hear his influence on where Absu went after that, and it makes me want to listen to it, because you don't normally hear drummers that can go like this crazy fast in a black metal setting,
like in a true speed black metal thing. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The two genres usually don't mesh the way, or they usually don't have the same like history. like this.
Yeah, and they don't. I don't know. I think death metal is inherently more up of a performance, whereas black metal is just
Oh,
very
definitely.
like kind of catering to the songs more.
Yeah, it's an atmosphere. It's creating some. It's a statement. Death metal is more like, let me show you what I can do and how weird can we make this, or at least that's the
Mm-hmm.
way it used to be.
Yeah, and I'm looking because I forgot I had this fucking Dark Symphonies reissue of this the compilation of Magus, and I was just looking at like all the like symbolism on there. You got like the like all these like band like they even have notes of like music sheets for the like the violin parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
there's
cool.
a section on the bar that says like grind, and then the rest is it goes after. Um, but he was mentioning he's like, oh, I'm a magus, and it made me want to look into that. And I guess that's a person or something that represents the master of elements and seeker of spiritual truth, who can bridge the gap between spiritual and physical realms. So it's
Is it
like
Magus or Magus?
a magus, I think.
Never heard it
Yeah,
pronounced.
it's
Oh, it is. It's Magus.
Magus.
Let's see. Yeah, it's Magus.
Oh, okay.
The Magus.
Magoose.
I like magus.
My goose.
Magoose.
Later, Magooch.
But yeah, I think this sort of molded me to want to check out later Absu. Just never can get into it, but I like these so much that I got to give it another spin. What do you guys think of these together, or just this one in full? What you like better?
Can't
think
say. I think I like them equally.
Whoa.
Hmm. I was gonna say I think it's pretty clear from the criticisms I laid towards Magus, but generally didn't towards Absu. That I prefer the Absu overall. That's not to say that I have really anything negative to say about Magus. I like it a lot, but that Absu is really something special.
And this one's so like dark, raw, and occultish. You normally have that association with few bands like we mentioned, like the Infestors and the one you always mention too, Crucifixion, I think.
Yes. Oh, Binding of Dragons.
And it's when it's associated with black metal, you got like the Hellenic sound and stuff, but that totally doesn't translate to whatever these guys are doing. It's like I don't know. It's like dark, dark magic shit.
Dark magic death metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way of putting it.
Look at the album cover for Absu in 2009. That album, the self-titled album.
Is that the
See what you-
one with like the clear water and the dragon reflecting in it?
Yeah, see what you think of that, Paul. Does that look appealing to you? It
I
looked
love that
appealing to. I think this was the first I ever heard of Absu. Back when I first heard them, this was
Oh
new.
yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah. I remember particularly liking the song "Amy," track 3.
Yeah, same.
I remember.
I think that was the first song I ever heard from him. I think.
I remember hearing Earth Ripper from Absu.
Yeah, that was a cool song.
Yeah, it has a
I remember liking that one.
great scream at the beginning.
Yeah. I remember the riff too. It went like. Sounded cool.
I think the first I heard from Absu was Son of Tiferath, and I liked it. And I was like, yeah, this is cool. And I picked up Third Storm, and that was fun too. And then I picked up Barathrum, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Mm.
And
Been a
I'm like,
while. I'll have to come back to that. Paul, have you heard the first black metal one, the like official black metal one, the Son of Tiferath?
Yeah, I've heard,
You've heard
that
that one.
one and Terra.
What do you think of that one? Do you like that one?
Yeah, it just didn't stick with me.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I don't think the Third Storm or Terra would really stick with you either. That's my assumption. That's why I kind of go with the 2009, the first one I heard.
I think
Maybe that would
Terra
be,
might.
yeah, Terra.
Yeah.
No, that one didn't stick with me either.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, I remember you
Really?
didn't really
Even
care
the
for that
drumming?
one.
Mm-mm.
I understand. I honestly do. Try the self-titled album. I might do the same thing. I might give it a re-listen.
And I forgot to mention, they also covered Carbonize that early on too.
Yeah.
Where?
With what's it called? Reflections of the Dark.
From Absu?
No, from Magus.
Let me see. Reflections of the Dark. Oh, that's from I think that's from the first album. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool band to cover in 1992. That means they were with it.
Yeah, they were like on this. They were shouting out a lot of bands, like even like Psy and shit like that.
Yeah, I see like one of the early. I think it's one of the early Absu albums. They cover Morbid Scream, that cool like death thrash band.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Son of Teferath that they do that. So yeah, these guys know what's up.
They do it on both.
Mm.
They do it on Third Storm as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, excellent shit.
Yeah, I needed to at least get Magus out there for people to hear if they haven't. I think a lot of people know this, or they should know this already.
Yeah, people. Magus. I don't know that people know that one. Actually, I mean, maybe some people do. It was new to me at some point, 10 years ago. I don't know.
It's new to me at some point.
At some point, feel like it's not a classic for me. It's just something I kind of remember that Paul showed me.
Damn.
But yeah, it's very cool.
I think it's
Dang, when you're wrecked, don't become a classic.
Now it's a classic, dude. It's not. You don't get to. It doesn't not to get to become a classic. It becomes one. It wasn't before now, but now it is.
I think it's fairly well known because of its connections to Dabsu, but not
Okay.
as famous as Absu, obviously.
I'm sure it is. I don't know anything.
But yeah, I guess we'll end it there. You guys have anything else to say?
No. My pick next week will definitely spike Fred's cortisol.
Oh, tell me.
His picks.